Hi, everybody. How you guys doing? Welcome back to the Livewell. Last week we did a really good show. It was about being sponsored and having sponsors and how to keep your sponsors. If you missed it, you can go back to the Fish and Flea Market website, YouTube channel. It's on there. We're going to try to link the two up together at some point so you can see it. That was the very first episode we had. But on our new channel here, the Livewell channel, make sure you subscribe. Now we're going to start posting everything on this channel, and it's going to be great. We have a lot of good guests coming up tonight. We have EVO Fishing Technologies on, and Debate SAC is going to be on tonight. It's going to be a great show. We're going to get a lot of information about the new products that are coming out, and we have Josh on. Josh is the owner of EVO Fishing Technologies. It's a new deep water anchor system. I'm part of their pro staff team. I was very lucky. I'm one of a few guys that get on that team, and this product is going to change everything. Josh, you there, bud?
Yeah.
How you doing, first of all?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you?
I'm doing great. Well, EVO, I know a lot of guys been asking a lot of questions. They were curious about what it wasn't a lot of information available when you first came out. I know you're going to be putting some stuff up this weekend as we talked about. So, tell us what EVO actually stands for and what made you want to create this company.
As far as the name, there's really no backstory on it. We feel our products are very unique, so we kind of wanted a name that kind of surrounded that. And EVO, I feel is kind of a unique name, I guess you could say. It's EVO Fishing Technologies is what the actual company name is. We use EVO a lot for sure, it's on our products, and it's just easier than saying the whole thing. So as far as a backstory, there really isn't one. I guess it's just something that I felt met the product and the company really well. So that's kind of where that comes from.
That's cool. I just got a little report that you were a little hard to hear. You might want to just do us a favor and speak a little louder.
Okay.
Also, I know a lot of the anchor systems come out. I think the maximum depth that most systems that are out right now are at the 12-foot depth. I know your anchors go 13 and unbelievably 20 feet deep. What made you want to go that deep with the anchors? I think it's a great idea, especially up here in the north. I fish a lot of deep waters, like the lake that's close to my house is Lake Wall and Paw Pack, and I fish 18 feet deep. So now it's going to be great to be able to anchor up out of 18 feet off a point, catch fish that I'm catching fish on. That lake, it's really windy, not really a lot of waves, but a lot of wind. And I think it's awesome that now I'm going to be able to hold at those depths. People are going to want this, you know what I mean? And I know we talked about the weight and things like that. So maybe you can go into a little bit about, why'd you make an anchor that went so deep and how much they weigh compared to the other systems.
Well, these anchors were basically designed around Lake Fork. It's a lake that's pretty well known for the deep water fishing, the structure fishing. I really like fishing that lake, so it's one that there's a lot of, like I said, there's a lot of deep water fishing, and one of the worst things is when you really find that good structure, and you're fishing it, but you can't stay on it, and you see you spend a lot of time, trying to fight to get back to your spot. And to me, it was just, it was really frustrating. There was, once somebody finds out, where the fish are in the deeper structure, everybody wants to be there, especially in the smaller tournaments, So there was probably, 20 or 30 boats out there in the same spot, within a quarter-mile radius. And, so I guess that's really what drove me. Was basically my own needs for an anchor that has those kind of depths. As far as the weight goes, the X20 is it's 23 pounds. So it's a really light system, you know, and we basically tried to make, I guess what you could call a super anchor, you know, that has the depth, you know, it has a lot of the things that guys want, you know, the lightweight, uh, you know, so there's a lot of things that you know we tried to incorporate, and when we was designing, you know, we kind of asked around, you know, what kind of things would you like to see? Um, One thing that I know we didn't touch on last night is I think it was Jason Dudek who he wanted an attachment for the drift saw, which you know we're going to incorporate that to where you know you basically can just hook it to the anchor. You know if you kind of want to still move but at a slower rate. So we have incorporated that. Um, their height, you know, the heights on them are pretty comparable. Um, you know, it's 60 inches for the X20, and then the X13 is it's about 40 and 42. Um, so you know they're pretty comparable to what the others, other than the fact that they're half the weight.
Right. Well, you know, we ran a little behind schedule, and I started the show, and I forgot to introduce my co-host there, Jeremy.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome
Sorry,
to the
Jeremy.
live. No big deal, man. I'm sitting here listening. What's going on, Josh? How you doing, brother?
Good, how you doing?
Doing good, man. I'm just listening, tuning in every word. Keep it up.
All right. All right. Sorry about that, Jeremy. Wasn't intentional, buddy. Um, so the next thing too, I wanted to ask you, like, I saw on your website, on your Facebook page, that you have the e-bracket system. Now that's, you know, the e-tilt. I think that's pretty cool. I think you're the only company that has that. It's an electronic tilting system for the brackets. And I know, like you said, we were talking last night about it. I think it's pretty cool that if I have both the anchors set up, that I'll be able to hit a button and tilt the brackets down. You want to maybe explain a little bit about the bracket and you know, what it could be used for? I know we talked about, you know, towing and running and things like that.
Yeah, you know that we have a lot of questions about those brackets because a lot of people don't understand that they're actually a standalone bracket. You know, you don't have to have a you know a boat bracket and the anchor brackets. It's all in one, just like any other bracket you'll buy. The difference, you know, it's ran by a linear actuator. It's really fast. You know, and the uses, there's a lot of uses to them that, you know, most people when they think about being able to you know, still be operating the boat but lay their anchors down, a lot of them think of, you know, going on the bridges or trees or, you know, whatever the case may be. But the thing is, you know, they're really more than that. You know, you can lay your anchors down when you're running across the lake. You know, I know a lot of guys have boats that'll run, you know, 60, 70 mile an hour. You know, so they're really useful in that fact. Also, you know, towing your boat down the highway. I know, you know, there's been interest or, you know, instances where anchors will deploy when you're going down the road, whether line breaks or cable breaks or whatever the case may be, and then, you know, they have a pretty big issue on their hands. So that's one of the things that the e-tilt will do. You know, it's really has a lot of uses. And not only that, but, you know, a lot of people, you know, they want to be able to park their boat in their garage, and sometimes they can't do that. You know, this basically, you know, once they're laid down, your motor is sticking out at least, you know, a foot and a half farther than the anchors when they're laid down. So, you know, it's not an issue with door height anymore. It's not an issue with, you know, having them deploy going down the road or going on bridges. And like I say, you know, they're standalone units. So you buy the bracket and you mount the anchor to it. And one thing we did do is we made them compatible with the two other major anchor companies.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. Not everybody's going to want to run our anchors, which is completely understandable. So we want to make sure, that the brackets were available to them as well, and able to, kind of work together to manufacturers.
Yeah, I think you're going to sell a lot of those. I mean, who's not going to want to be able to drive, to have to stop, pull your anchors down manually. It's a little bit of a pain. So this is going to be a really nice feature for any anchor system. Like you said, whether they buy your anchors or not, that electronic tilt bracket, I mean, that's the real deal right there. That's a great product to have. So I think, like I said, I would want it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You were talking about deployment. Like when you're out fishing, what is actually? This is gonna be like a little two-part question. How do the systems operate? Like, I know some systems are electronic, some are pumps. How's that work out? And also like the deployment speed, because it is dropping, 13, 20 feet. How is the speed of the anchor uh, dropping compared to the other companies that are out there?
Um, yeah, I mean the system. We talked about it last night, and it's water hydraulics is what it is. There's not a whole lot of people that's familiar with it. However, it's not a brand new technology. Um, but basically it works a lot like a hydraulic, power pole, you know, any anything that's hydraulic. The difference would be, it's obviously a telescoping design, so it's not just a single hydraulic cylinder. Um, and then, it's powered by water, which you can't really get any better than a water-powered anchor on a boat. So, um, it has a lot of the good features that we have on the anchor to thank for the water hydraulics, because before we're working on the all electric DC motor drive, and it didn't have the speed. The weight was quite a bit more. So there's a lot of things that we wasn't happy with. Whereas this, there's a lot of positives that we've gained out of running this system, and it's super reliable. Um, I don't think that anchors getting stuck. That's one thing that I want to touch on. We run a different pressure going down than we do going up. So, you might be going down at 70 psi and coming up at 90 psi. That keeps you basically from getting stuck, or your anchor from coming back up. That's another one of the features. And then it has constant pressure. So anytime, say you hit a 3-foot wave, this anchor is going to come back on. It's going to push the rod back down, and it's going to keep you where you're sitting all the time. You don't have to manually do everything. Just keep the switch on, and it takes care of you while you're fishing. So,
Right. I know we talked too about like one of the guys on the pro team was asking about the loudness of the system. Like a lot of guys ask that question: how loud is the system, and is it noisy? They don't want to be spooking fish. And
right.
you were saying that it's a very quiet system.
Yes, it is. It's a lot quieter than the DC motor system. Um, it's a good drive system. I mean, it really is. And I'm really surprised that one of the other companies didn't pick up something similar, because it is a very good drive system in a lot of ways.
Yeah, that's awesome. Like I said, we really appreciate you coming on. And I know that the system. When are you expecting the systems to come out?
We're going to be installing the first anchors this weekend. We have a couple of customers, and then we have one of the pro staff guys down in Arkansas, Shane Hale, that we're going to get his installed. He's been with us since the beginning, and really good guy, and really hung by our side through, any issues that we had. So we're making sure that we return the favor and get his on first, and so this weekend, like I said, we're updating everything from Facebook, Twitter, webpage, with all the new information. Really won't be anything that you won't know after this weekend. Videos, stuff like that. So it's really an exciting time, and we're looking forward to getting them out and getting them on you guys' boats and letting you enjoy them. So.
Yeah, I understand all that hard work's paying off. Finally, when you're getting to the end, I totally understand it. It is exciting. I can't wait till they come out. I can't wait till we see them. I love that they're lightweight. You know what I mean? That's half the weight almost of the other systems. I think a lot of guys are going to really love that. They're going to love how quiet they are, how deep they go. I mean, I don't know what's going to be better out there. I don't think there is an anchor that's going to be better. Like I said, I'm very happy to be on the team. I'm glad you had a chance to come on. I know you're not gonna you're gonna sell through dealerships, so we'll be updating all that information on your website. If somebody's looking to get into an anchor, check the website out. Everything's getting updated this weekend. Hit them up on Facebook, and thanks a lot for being on. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you bringing us on and letting us talk for a while, and we look forward to working with you.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. Thanks a lot, Josh.
Thank you.
All right now. All right, so we got Jeremy here. If you get your mute on, buddy.
Sorry about that.
That's all right. What's going on, Jeremy?
Oh, not much, man. Doing good, man. That was good, man. Josh's his product sounds really good, man. I can't wait to see that stuff hit the market, man. For real.
Yeah. Just so you know, I got a couple reports that some guys are having some issues with the link. So I'm not sure if there's a new link or if there's an issue.
Yeah, I think there is. So if anybody's watching, if you can, repost the link, I'll post it up here in the chat box and see if it comes out, and then we put it on Facebook and Twitter. So we had a little mishaps, but it should be good now.
Yeah, we're gonna repost that link out for anybody who missed the beginning. And you can introduce the next guest if you don't mind.
Yeah, I gotta get him on here in a minute. So let me send him a message. But how you doing, brother?
I'm doing good, man. I'm glad we're doing this. We're gonna try to do this weekly. I know we talked before we got on air that next week we're gonna skip next week's show. It's Easter.
Oh, already.
I wish it was. It's Christmas, and then we'll probably do a little earlier show the week after that, being that the New Year's there. So
okay. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, we'll come up with something. I mean, like I said, this is something new that we're starting, and hopefully it catches on. But Adam, my brother, he's helping us out tonight. He's doing a little producing behind the scenes. You see the logos come up, man? They look pretty killer, man.
Yeah, I'm loving it.
Yeah, I think I even saw the website scroll a little bit on there when Josh was talking.
Yeah, it's awesome. We're glad to have Josh here to help us out. So
Adam.
I'm Adam and Josh.
Yeah, Josh was good, man. He had a lot of good information. I can't wait to see those things.
That's funny.
I wanted to ask him. I should have asked him, but I wanted to see if he was going to come out with some kind of device with what we talked about for the kayaks, man, the anglers. I know those kayak anglers. That would have been a good question for him. So next time we'll pull him up here and we'll ask him.
Yeah, like I said, you could always message him on Facebook.
Yeah. You
know what I mean? So we're waiting for our next guest to get on. It's a company called the Bait Sack. It's awesome. It's an awesome product. It's a product that you could store your fishing lures in your Livewell, in your rod locker, on your deck. It's pretty cool. It attaches right to your rod, which I think is pretty awesome. And you don't have to worry about hooking your fingers. I'm gonna let the owner explain it once we get him on here. But I think it's a pretty cool product. I went on their website. I looked at their videos. I'm kind of digging it. I think a lot of you guys will. This past year, I hooked my finger twice and ended up in the ER. Once I went to grab something, a rod off my deck, and I turned, and the treble hook went right into my finger. Had to go to emergency room. It was not fun. And then one time I was on my boat, and two older guys were taking their John boat out, and the boat the first guy got out, the boat started tilting, it started falling back in the water. I turned to run to help him, and because I didn't have a cover like this, the hook went right into my finger.
Ouch.
And I just cut the line, I left it in there, and drove to the ER with the whole thing sticking in my hand. So they said when at the ER, I was gonna cut it and cut the hook, and they were saying like not to cut the hook. It's easier for them to yank it out with the lure attached. You know what I mean? So if that ever happens to you, if you get something stuck in your finger like that, do yourself a favor. Don't try to cut it off if you don't know how to do the braid trick, which I also had to have done to me this year.
Wow, I saw that on YouTube. I saw a couple videos. They did that braid trick. That was amazing. But I don't know, man. I haven't got stuck like that. I mean, I've got stuck, but not that bad. But that's gotta suck.
Yeah, it does suck. I was fishing Lake Oneida. Make a long story short, I'm fishing Lake Oneida, and I don't know what I did. I just wasn't really paying attention. I hooked the fish. I got him in. I'm holding him by the lip. I could see that the treble hook was going to be going into my hand soon. So I'm trying to hold it as tight as I could. The guy in the front of the boat, I went as a co-angler at a BFL tournament. The guy in the front of the boat, he was preoccupied with a fish he was reeling in. And by the time he got to me, the smallmouth wiggled, and it wiggled that hook into my finger. So, he's like, oh, we're going to have to take you back to the ramp. I'm like, I did not. It was first thing in the morning. I'm like, I am not going back to the ramp. We're going to get this out. So I grabbed a pair of pliers, and I'm trying to yank it out with a pair of pliers. So I was like not going to get off the water. And then finally, after like 20 minutes of that, he says, I know how to do the braid thing. I said, you know how to do it? He's like, yeah. So he's prepping. And as he's getting ready to do it, he goes, I actually don't know how to do this. I saw it on Bill Dance. And then he yanked it. And it came right out. Yeah, dude. I was like, oh, God, I'm going to pass out.
Oh, my gosh.
It popped right out. I didn't even feel it. It was awesome. It was like instant. I got up and started fishing right away.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, if you would have had the bait sack, you wouldn't have had a problem.
You're right about that. You're right about that. But that is, something that if you don't know how to do, that little trick, you should learn how to do it. It does work. So any luck with him getting on here, Dave getting on?
No, not yet. I sent him a message. I'm waiting to hear back from him. So
maybe we have to resend him the link. What do you think?
Yeah, I'll resend him right now. Let's see.
So I hope last week a lot of guys got some good information out of the whole sponsorship.
With Blake Smith? Oh, dude, I think so.
Yeah.
I think we got a lot of good feedback with that show. I mean, Blake was just on point, man. He was really telling, how it is, and I thought there was a lot of good information floating around.
Yeah, right.
I enjoyed the show. I was more like the audience. I was listening more than trying to, co-host. I was tuned in the whole time, so I enjoyed it.
Right. Yeah, that was awesome. He's packed with information. So if you missed it, like I said, you should go back on YouTube, and we'll post a link up later on the Facebook page. We have a Facebook page now, and we'll post it back on our Facebook page later, and then you guys can rewatch last week's episode about being sponsored, how to get sponsored.
Yeah,
and I see my man Dave got on.
Yes, how you guys doing, man?
What's up, buddy?
Right, same old, man. I listened to a little bit. It was breaking up a little bit, but I caught most of it. That was good.
Yeah, it's probably just the internet waves or whatnot. But
yeah,
welcome aboard, man. I think thanks for being a part of the show, man.
Right on, dude. Glad to be here, man.
I'm digging the hoodie. Let me see the hoodie here. What we got?
Oh, dude, it's the bait sack, man.
It looks
Nice.
great,
Bait
man.
sack. Here, hold on. Let me show you the decals. Hold on.
Nice.
Very nice.
That's cool.
That'll look
Thank
good
you,
on the back of my truck.
Yeah.
He's already trying to get something for free. See how that works?
Yeah, right.
Right. Oh, sure.
Hey,
Everybody's
man.
always trying to do
I'll
that.
pay for
man.
a sticker. Yeah.
That's all right. Yeah. Right, man.
So, David, like I said, thanks again for joining the Livewell.
Yep.
I love your product, man. I've been watching tons of videos on it. I haven't actually had it in my hand, but I've seen a lot of videos, and the concept is amazing. I thought it kind of reminds me of, you remember back in the day, the old coin purses when you kind of squeeze them and you put
That's
the coins
how
in
I
there?
got. That's how I got. Well, no, actually, how I thought of it was the eyeglass. You know, the eyeglass cases where you just squeeze them. They got the metal strips in there, and they snap back.
Right.
Yeah, and I've messed around I messed around a lot, man, and then I finally got, something that worked right, So I dig them, man. I think they're super cool. And once you fish with them, it's weird. It's sort of, and if you don't have them, it's hard to fish without them for me, now. I don't get out on the water much anymore, but
right. I wish I could get on the water a lot more. But hey, so tell everybody, a little bit about yourself, your background, and how you came up with this, and then I believe you're going to show a few products on cam, and then I think we got maybe a giveaway coming up maybe soon, or is that correct?
Yeah, we can do that, dude. Absolutely.
All right.
We can give a set away. We can give a small, medium, and large away if you want.
Oh, nice. I want to know if I can enter in this one so I can get.
Well, sure. You can fix it all, dude.
Awesome. That's
yeah. I mean, me, I've been fishing probably about 8-10 years consistently. Like I said, I don't get out much anymore. I'm in Southern California here. I fish a lake called Lake Casitas. It's all dried up now. It's not dried up, but all these lakes out here are pretty devastated. We need some water, as everybody knows. But yeah, I just I was fishing with a buddy of mine. We were throwing cranks and we were throwing A-rigs, and I always used the regular wraps, the regular Velcro wraps, and I always hated them. But I wanted something because I was sick of stuff getting hung up in the rod locker on the deck and all that stuff. And I started thinking, we started talking. I go, man, these things just don't work that well, and they're just a pain to actually use. They're gangly, and it was just a nightmare. So I said, I'm gonna figure something out when I get home. So I went into my garage and made a really crude prototype, and shot him a video, and we were cracking up, man. And I said, this is the bait sack. And he goes, oh, dude, I love the name. I said, yeah, the name's that's it. That's what it's going to be. And I had a lot of my family tried to talk me out of that name. And I said, no, I'm sticking with it. I don't care, But
the bait sack, I love it.
Yeah, I just wanted to find something that was easy to use and that worked, And I said, what better way than, instead of trying to capture a bait with those Velcro wraps, what better way to drop something in? You know what I mean? So that's how it started. And I made some prototypes, and I just started, evolving it. And this is the finished product right here. And
it looks good, man. It looks like, as a co-angler, I do co-angler in FLW, and I know that, the boater, he would look at me a few times, because my rods would get tangled up and get stuck on the carpet or whatnot, and but it is what it is. So I bet every boat angler would love for the coat anglers to have these things. But even in, like you said, storing them in the locker, I mean, getting it out is so much time consuming. But in that video you have, I don't know if Adam's still listening, but there's maybe he can share the link to the video, but there's one, I think you're actually on the deck fishing. And dude,
boy,
less than 3 seconds, man. It was like boom, 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 boom in your pocket, and you were fishing. I loved it.
I could do. I mean, obviously, I fished with them for the last, coming on 3 years now, and obviously, I'm fast at it, but yeah, I could do it pretty fast, man. I mean, it's sort of second nature to me, but
right.
I don't know.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Good. So
absolutely.
you got 3 sizes that you retail, correct? So you got a small, medium, and large. So like a small would be what size bait that usually fits in the small?
Let me grab them really quick. Hold on.
Okay, sure. Yeah, no problem.
Let me see what else I got here.
He went rogue on us.
Yeah.
It is a great idea to have for the co-anglers,
Isn't it though?
Sorry, man. I had a bunch of baits, and I forgot where I put them. Here's some right here.
That's all good.
Yeah, let me grab this.
I told
This is small.
Nice.
Go ahead.
No, I was saying that you went rogue on us. I looked up, you were gone.
Oh, I know, man. I'm gonna sneak out. This is a small. This is a deep diving crank, and
Right.
this is all I use. I mean,
Hold
I
it up a
love
little
them for
higher,
the-
David.
for the
Hold it
cranks.
up just a little higher. There you go.
Like that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I mean, this is a Spro, a deep diver,
Right.
and this is the small bait sack.
Okay.
And dude, I think they fit perfect. You know, the whole thing is the whole bait doesn't have to be down there. Just basically the hooks have to be covered up, you know. And then let me see if I have anything else. I throw, you know, super spooks. I use the smalls for the super spooks. The cranks, the poppers, you know, a lot of things with the small. And then the medium, I originally made these for the A-rig. Okay, and then I started using them for everything, and I said, hey man, these things work for everything. So this is a, you know, an A-rig. This is a medium. I mean, this is not a big old A-rig, but it fits perfect, you know, in the medium one. And then the large, this is a big old A-rig. Can you guys see that?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay. This is the large, and then this is a big old A-rig here. And so I just pop that thing, drop it in, and that's it, you know. Snap it
That's
onto your
awesome.
rod. Yeah.
Now they come with different clips, right? For like different size of rod. Is that correct? So there's 2 clips in each package?
They do. The small has a small clip and a medium clip. Same as the medium has a small and a medium. And then the large jumps up to a medium and a large for like the big swim bait rods.
You're right.
And they're super versatile. You can they're interchangeable. Let me see if I got here's one without the clip on it, a small, and they're all the same. They all go in the same way. There's 2 slits on the back of the vinyl. All you're going to do is open that slit up a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see this very well, but the clip has a 45 on there, like a little
Yeah, I can
bevel.
see that.
Okay, so that's made to start it. I'm probably doing this terribly. I don't know what it's looking like.
No,
but
we
you
can
just
see it.
start it in there, and you push it through, and that lip comes out the other side, and that's pretty much seats it in there, and then you're ready to go to put it on your rod and use it. And another really cool feature on this clip is, say you want to change this clip out, you want to go to a bigger clip. All you're going to do is you're going to twist that counterclockwise, the clip.
Hold it up a little more. There you go.
Like that?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So all you'll do is you're going to twist that clip counterclockwise and then pull it out.
Oh wow.
And yeah, no, it's totally cool, man. It's a cool little feature on that. And that's, you know, the main thing I think is to find the right size clip for the rod that you're going to use. You don't want it to, I mean, I have a rod here. Hold on one second. Sorry if I'm all over the map.
No, you're doing great, brother.
Okay, so basically, here's your rod, right? This rod is probably going to take a medium clip. It's a cheaper Powell little diesel rod. That's the way you want it to go on. You want it to snap on there, and you don't want it to spin around or be able to go up and down the rod easily. And then you'll find out which size clip you want to use, and then go ahead and install it instead of the other way around, installing it, and then if it's the wrong size, you know what I mean? So just makes it a little bit easier.
Right. That's awesome, man.
Yeah, and there's directions on the back.
Oh, the how-tos.
The how-tos, man, and then the videos are on my website.
Right. Now you can purchase this product through your website direct, correct? And I believe it's on Tackle Warehouse.
I got it through my website is thebaitsack.com. Tackle Warehouse has them. Monsterfishingtackle.com has them.
Okay.
The Tackle Trap has them. There's a few other places, but yeah, they're they're all over. They're starting to get out there, man. The name's starting to get out there. So hopefully it's going to take off soon. You know,
Good.
It's definitely a good product. I could see myself using those for sure, especially like in the tournaments. You know what I mean? Like if I'm fishing, you know, I know
Yeah.
my Alabama rig, when I do use one, it gets tangled and everything. The same
Yeah.
thing with my bigger crankbaits. It's such a pain,
Yeah,
especially
pain.
and even in the rod locker. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I'm trying to
Yep.
get my rod, trying to get something out of my rod locker, and I gotta untangle my crankbaits. It's not what I want to be doing first thing in the morning, right before I'm gonna take off for a tournament. So you know, it is for having like a time, helping you with how much time it takes to get prepared and being able to get your rod in your hand quick and start fishing. I did watch your video, and I kind of liked how you popped it off, you put it in your pocket, you were fishing.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I could see where some guys might think, oh, you know, it's time consuming. After watching the video, it really isn't time consuming at all. It's actually saves you time.
It actually does. It saves you time on the water, man. I mean, it really does. I mean, I just love them, dude. I use them for everything. So, you know.
Yeah, when I was a co-angler, I wish I had those.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, I when you have them with the rod sock on or something like that, will the rod sock fit in there and you could just seal it all together?
That was my next. Yeah, I'm gonna grab this right here. I got these. Here's the one with the rod sock on it. I mean, I personally, even if I wasn't using these, my rod socks, I don't like them to come all the way down.
Right.
I just buy a shorter rod sock, and this thing, it fits perfect, man. You know, as long as it covers up you know what I mean? So yeah, I never have a problem with it. You know?
Right. Yeah, it's definitely tangle free like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, they're killer. They're totally cool.
Yeah,
I dig them.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
And yeah, those things are great, man. Definitely got a good thing going. Adam has been showing some of the stuff on the YouTube channel, so it's kind of cool. His website was scrolling and the how-tos and the videos. So if y'all get a chance, y'all go check it out. You know, thebaitsack.com. I think David mentioned something about you're going to give away a set. I thought you were giving away one.
I don't know. You want me to give away a set? I'll give away a set. I don't care. It don't matter.
Let's give that set away. What do you
think? That would be awesome.
Hey, man, the way I look at it as, I mean, I might not know what I'm talking about, but I look at it as good advertising, man. Get your product out there, you know? And the thing about these things, if people are going to use them, they're very rarely going to buy one. They're going to buy multiple ones, you know? Like before I had these, the wraps, I had, you know, 10 of them, 12 of them, you know? That's just the way it is. So I look at it as good advertising, man. I might be wrong, but
no, you're right. That's why you're on the Livewell, buddy. I mean, that's what it's about. It's about sharing your product, and we're trying to get information and new product in all these anglers, you know, in their boats in their hands. So, Jose, you got an idea? Maybe I'll give them something away. Or David, do you have something? Oh, you do?
No,
okay.
I do.
Yeah, I don't have anything. You tell me.
Okay. Well, since you want to do it as a promotion, why don't we do it on Facebook? Let's post this video on Facebook. And have it where they have to like and share his page and our page so we can watch it. And then when we hit a certain number, let's pick a random person and give it away.
Okay. That's a good idea, bro. So we'll do it on the Livewell fan page, correct?
Perfect.
Yep.
All right. I'll go. I'll do that real quick, Jose, if you want me to tackle that.
Yeah, you know, we could do it. And then, like I said, we could have it where they have to like his page and our page. And then at some point we'll give it away. You know, after, you know, we'll have to decide, you know, we could talk about it and figure out a good time to give it away.
You got to figure out how many likes or something, or how many shares.
Yeah. What do you think?
Oh, dude, I'm new to Facebook. I'm new to social media, man.
All right. I
just started up on it. So, and this product just came out on October of this year. So I'm new to all this social media stuff.
Why don't we do that after like 200 likes? Yeah,
we can do that. We'll I'll put it together and then we'll share it for a while, and then because it's going to take me a few minutes to get it to link.
We got time.
Yeah, that's good.
Great. Thanks a lot for being on. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate you guys having me on.
It is a great product.
It is, dude. I'm gonna get you out some, man. So
I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm digging it. Like I said, and if you haven't watched his video, you have to do that. if you're a doubter,
Oh man, you're gonna.
yeah, you'll once you watch the video, you're gonna say, okay, that's cool.
Hey, at some point, I'm gonna have a guy that knows how to shoot a video. Do a video.
Oh, come on now. You did good, man.
Oh boy, yeah.
Now, y'all check them out on thebasec.com, Facebook. Hey, your Facebook cover page looks awesome, man. Good job.
Dude, who did that?
I don't know.
And Jeremy,
Dude, I think that thing's great, man.
Yeah, it's coming.
I'm sorry.
Well, the BASEC is we're working on some stuff. I'm working with Dave. I met him a few weeks ago, and like I said, I fell in love with the product. But we're doing some upgrades and making this website just a little more user friendly, and Facebook page and stuff. But it's a good product, man. I'm excited to be working with him. He's a swell dude for sure.
I make a lot of changes, brother. So
yeah, I've noticed.
Stick
that.
with me.
Yeah, if you would see our email or my inbox from David, it's like David. Good brother. I love it.
All right.
You asked,
all right, you guys.
All right, thanks a lot.
I'm out then, right?
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. We really appreciate you being on.
All right.
Bye, Dave.
Just tell me where to send those things, man.
I will.
All right, bye.
Thanks.
All right. Jeremy, you were mentioning that about EVO Fishing Technologies having an anchor system for kayaks, and he did give me a message after he heard your question and said mid next year they're looking at maybe putting something out for the smaller boats like that. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's huge actually, Jose, because me and Adam, I know Adam's listening too, and I know we're kicking ourselves in the rear because we got rid of our kayaks a few years ago, and I miss it like crazy. It was hard for us. Both of us, we're very tall, so getting in and out of a kayak was a struggle. Let me tell you. To having that on the kayak to get stabilized and not moving around would be killer. And that market's huge. There's tons of kayak anglers out there that are fishing tournaments and competing and stuff, and even the weekend warriors. But there's probably a few of them watching right now, I'm sure.
I'm sure, and especially now that these are so, they're so lightweight and they're going to be affordable. I think they're a lot more affordable than some of the other anchors out there, and like you said, just want to say his website is evofishingtechnologies.com. You want to check them out on Facebook. They're going to be coming out with some really cool videos coming up really soon. A lot of information. I know right now there's not a lot out, but that's okay. It's coming, and it's going to be great. And I'm really, like I said, I'm really excited to see what these things can do and get my hands on a pair. Yeah,
that's going to be cool. I can't wait to see him come out too. And then once again, thanks for Dave for coming on. He did a great job. I'm anxious to have those products in my hand too. Those things look killer, man. The way they clip onto your rod, and we'll get that contest going because I know people are going to want to try to like and share that thing and win a set. I thought he was giving away just one, dude, like a small, but he said small, medium, and large. I believe he said a whole set. So
yeah, that's awesome.
That's pretty cool. He's a good dude, man. But,
yeah, I'm gonna get some of them. I'm really liking them.
Yeah, me too. What did we come up with something for next week, or we're gonna take a little break because it's Christmas, or what?
Yeah, let's take a little Christmas break. I know that you turn into Santa midweek and that you're gonna be busy.
Yeah, I got a lot of cookies and eggnog to drink, and
So, and then maybe the following week we could do a little. Maybe the following week we could do a little earlier in the week.
Yeah, only if you wear your Santa suit.
I will. Maybe I'll rock a Santa hat, maybe.
Well, Santa hat would be pretty cool too, though.
All right, I know Santa suit's really pushing it.
Yeah.
But we want to thanks everybody for listening. We appreciate you tuning in. And like and share our links. We really appreciate it. We're going to be bringing you some great information and new products coming out. And if there's something you want to know about or see on the show, hit us up on Facebook, or we're going to be creating a Twitter and an Instagram account soon, and we got a lot of stuff going on. So
yeah, actually, you know what, Jose, they can actually go to www.thelivewellshow.com, and there's a contact right there on the front page where they can contact us and ask questions or whatnot. So the website's, I don't know, somebody's designing it and putting it together. He needs to hurry up, but it'll be up pretty soon. But this is awesome, man. The whole Livewell and the logo come out good, man. And then Adam behind the scenes. I don't know if you saw any stuff on YouTube, but
I didn't. I'm gonna watch it back.
Oh man, dude, he was coming up with some. The actual websites were scrolling, and it looked really good, man. I'm excited about the show.
Yeah, that's great. And, of course, I want to plug my other website, thefishingfleamarket.com. If you haven't been on there yet, it's a great place to buy, sell fishing equipment. There's a cool eye mapping system on there, a blog. My writers are excellent. Jeremy here built our website, so it is top of the line. When you go on there, you'll see it. Is nothing like it. And thanks again, Jeremy, for building us a great website.
Oh, dude, no problem.
In January 7th through the 10th, we're going to be live at the Eastern Outdoor Show, the Garden State Outdoor Show. That's going to be in Edison, New Jersey. A lot of my staff is going to be there. We're going to be given, I say my staff, but it's me and Tony Dorman, my business partner, in the Fish and Flea Market. We're going to be there. We're going to be doing seminars. We're going to have a booth there. The website will be we'll be scrolling through some cool footage of the website. So, make sure you stop by. The guys from the Real Deal Fishing Show are going to be right next to us. So Rich and Bill will be there, and I think Mega Strike is going to be there, and a couple other cool friends of ours. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So
I wish I could be there, man.
I wish you could come, man. It would be a blast, dude.
Well, give me a ticket, brother. I'm on my way.
Yeah. Okay. Let's work on that. We'll talk about that off air.
Right. No, but everybody appreciates you tuning in. Anglers out there, if you need any website design, graphic designs, logos, y'all can hit me up in proanglerhub.com on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatnot. But we really appreciate you guys tuning in. Adam, once again, thanks for helping out, brother. You did a great job. I'll see you next week. Yeah, Josh and then Dave. Yeah, thanks a lot for joining us.
Thanks a lot. We appreciate it. See you guys later.
All right, brother.
All right, man.